5 film music songs for beginners. If we haven't met, hi, I'm Megan. I'm a violinist and teacher. I've been playing the violin for over 20 years. I have my bachelor's and master's degrees in violin performance, and I'm Suzuki trained. If you're enjoying my videos, please just take a quick second to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. It's easy and it's free, and I can't tell you how much it helps me out. If you're interested in working with me, you can check the description for a private lesson application. I teach one-on-one online private lessons, as well as a link for my online self-paced membership program, Learn Violin Online. I'm sure that we've all watched movies and been amazed by some of the soundtracks. Comment below what your favorite movie soundtrack is. Mine is definitely Harry Potter. But a lot of film music is known for being really complex. But even if you're a beginner, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to play fun film music. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 film music songs as well as the free sheet music, and these are all very accessible for violin beginners. So song number 1 is the Boccherini Minuet. And before I play it for you, I know what you might be thinking. Megan, isn't that a Suzuki song? Isn't that the last piece in Suzuki Book 2? Yes, it is the last piece in Suzuki Book 2. But I'm going to play it for you, and you tell me, what movie is this from? Do you know? Did you get it? It's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know the scene where they go into that fancy restaurant and run into Ferris's dad? This song is playing in the background. This piece is super accessible for beginners. There's no shifting, it's all in first position. It's in a very friendly key. It starts in A major and then switches to D major. It's fairly repetitive, which is always a good thing because it means it's less for us to learn. However, there are some tricky bits. You do have to block the 5th for the very first time in the Suzuki repertoire, meaning that you need to put your finger, specifically your first finger, down on 2 strings at once. And there are some trills and pretty fast notes. But with that being said, it is very beginner friendly and a very easily recognizable song from a movie, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Song number 2 is Hedwig's theme from Harry Potter. If you love Harry Potter like me, you'll be very pleased to know that this song is actually pretty easy for us violinists to play. It does have a few more different finger placements in the Boccherini Minuet, so it has like some low 1s, low 2s, although Boccherini has that as well. I also love that it's in a minor key and it's a little bit more like spooky and mysterious of a tune. I feel like a lot of beginner music is just like happy, and I know none of us are happy all the time, right? And it's really cool to play music that's a little bit more moody, which this definitely is. And it's just a cool thing to say. You can play some music from Harry Potter. Song number 3 is My Heart Will Go On from the Titanic.
Every night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on.
Now, I feel like this is a piece where you either love it or you hate it. So if it's not your vibe, I totally get that and you can skip this one. However, you can't argue that it is super iconic and very easily recognizable. Fun fact, I had actually never seen the Titanic until like about a year ago, and honestly, like, it wasn't worth it. It was kind of sad. I mean, obviously, right? This piece, it's usually in the key of F or the key of C, which does require like some low first fingers, similar to the Hedwig's theme, except more often. And again, depending on which key you play in, you may have to either shift or stretch your 4th finger up to reach a high C, but it is still beginner friendly. Song number 4 is Moon River from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday.
I've actually never seen this movie. Can you believe that? I'm not a huge movie person though, honestly. Again, this song is a bit sadder and a bit slower, which I feel like is definitely less common in the beginner violin repertoire. And it's also extremely beautiful. It's a great chance to practice really smooth bowing, getting a beautiful sound, and even throw in some vibrato if you're ready. And song number 5 is Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
You think you own whatever land you land on. Earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But
so the reason why I chose Colors of the Wind is just because it's the one that I have had the most experience with personally. It's the one that I've had the most number of students come and ask to play with me or to learn with me. However, there are actually multiple Disney songs that are very accessible for violin beginners. So if you're a fan of Disney, I have great news for you. Other ones include Can You Feel the Love Tonight from Lion King, Let It Go from Frozen, Once Upon a December from Anastasia, and the Beauty and the Beast theme song, Tale as Old as Time. I believe they also make like Disney songbooks. So again, if you're really into Disney, there's a lot of those songs that you can play on the violin, and they're relatively beginner friendly. What is your favorite song from films to play on the violin? Leave a comment and let me know. Don't forget, you can get the sheet music completely for free for all of these 5 songs that I mentioned here with the link in the description. Please make sure to subscribe before you go. Thank you for watching.